This rope walks into a bar, gets up on the bar stool, says to the bartender, "I want a beer." Bartender looked at him kind of funny, like up one side and down the other, and said, "I'm sorry, are you a rope?" And the rope said, "Well, yes, I am." He said, "Oh, sorry, we don't serve ropes here." So the rope got down off the bar stool and went back outside. He stood out there for a while and he thought about it. And then he tied himself all up in a knot and he pulled all his ends apart. And he went back into that bar and he got back up on that bar stool and he said to the bartender, "I want a beer." Now the bartender looked at him really funny. Around one side and up and around. And he said, are you a rope?" And the rope said, "Nope, I'm afraid not." What did that rope do? It changed. Change is to cause to be different. Change is to go from one phase to another. It can happen rapidly, as in your mind, or the weather, as in today's weather. Change can also take generations and can be more difficult for some than others. And change is the essence of why we are here today. Lori and Erin recognize how truly special today is. To be able to gather their family and friends in celebration of their right to marry. We are here because of people like Diane Marini, who's in the crowd here today with us, and her beloved partner, Marilyn Manley, who sadly lost her battle with ALS a few years back. These courageous women fought for years for this right and represent so many couples yearning for the freedom to marry and raise their families. We sincerely thank you. In the end, the change they were able to help culminate is good. And speaking of good, good afternoon. Family and friends, we are gathered here this afternoon to share in one of hopefully many important moments in the lives of Erin and Lori. And on behalf of Lori and Erin, I'd like to welcome everyone here this afternoon and thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to be with us to celebrate this great day. Before we begin, we would like to bow our heads for a minute and remember those who cannot be with us this afternoon but are in our hearts and on our minds. Thank you. Please be seated. I would now like to invite Michelle Claffey to share a reading the couple picked out for today's occasion.
A tapestry of love. Just as two very different threads, woven in opposite directions, can form a beautiful tapestry, so can your two lives merge to form a beautiful marriage. To make your marriage work will take love. Love should be the core of your marriage. Love is the reason you are here. But it will also take trust to know in your hearts you want the best for each other. It will take dedication to stay open to one another, to learn and to grow together, even when this is not so easy to do. It will take faith to always be willing to go forward to tomorrow, never really knowing what tomorrow will bring. And it will take commitment to hold true to a journey you will now share together.
Thank you, Michelle. At this time, we were going to enjoy a wonderful song that the couple picked out that was going to be sung by Erin's brother, Tommy Fallon. Unfortunately, due to COVID-19 restrictions, the state of Massachusetts prevented Erin's brother Tommy from attending to sing at today's ceremony. The song that Tommy was going to perform is Whispers in a Dream and has great meaning to Lori and Erin. In honor of their loved ones who can't be with us today, including Lori's parents, Richard and Linda Griffith, Erin's parents, Bob and Pauline Fallon, Lori's sister, Jill, and Erin's brothers Timmy and Paul. Let's enjoy the instrumental version of this song performed by Kenny I.
Now all my cousins know that I'm the biggest weeper of the 38, so let's see if we can get through this. I can feel them all. I don't know about you, but I can. Okay. In the art, oops, I didn't have glasses. In the art of marriage, the little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say, I love you, at least once each day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is standing together to face the world. It is forming a circle of love that gathers in the whole family. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is having the capacity to forgive and to forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It is finding room for the things of the Spirit. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner.
You don't have to have a ceremony to have a marriage. So why do we do it? The marriage ceremony has been an important tradition across nearly every culture, religion, generation, and society. We have thousands of important moments that happen throughout our lives, but this one is regarded as one so critical, we acknowledge its special status by sharing it with others. Because despite all our differences, love is what we all share. It's the great unifier, our one universal truth, that no matter who we are, where we've come from, what we believe, we know this one thing: love is what we're doing right. That's why Lori and Erin are standing here. And that's why you are all here to witness their wedding ceremony. We have all loved in our lifetimes, and in this moment, we're reminded that the ability to love is the very best part of our humanity. All of us here today have our own love stories. Some are short, others long, some are yet unwritten, and others are just getting to the good part. There are chapters in all of our stories that are sad or disappointing, and others that are exciting and full of adventure. Lori and Erin met 8 years ago, almost to the day, at a social gathering. The event was held at a restaurant named the Tortilla Press. It's an event where people go to meet other people, just to introduce themselves, to see if they have like interests, like playing sports or enjoying movies or maybe even walking their dogs in the park. When Erin and Lori looked back, and I sat down with them and we had a nice gathering and a visit, they look back and both of them say it really wasn't something either one of them would normally do. It was a quiet Sunday morning. Lori was straightening up the house and doing her laundry, almost forgot about the event. When she remembered, she said, I think I'll go. It's something to do. Erin was lounging around her house watching Sunday Morning, as we know she loves to do. And as Erin's usual MO, she was running late. But as she puts it, had the great fortune of getting the only remaining seat at the table, right next to Lori. After the social gathering ended, everybody kind of went their separate ways. Over the next few days, Erin couldn't get Lori off her mind, but realized they hadn't exchanged contact information. So Erin did that thing that she does, that we call it, contacted the event coordinator, tried to talk her into a phone number for Lori. No, that wasn't happening. How about an email address? Okay, she could have an email address. That's all it took. Erin reached out to Lori, and they had their first meetup in Crow's Woods, where they went to walk their dogs, Rudy, Lola, and Bucky. This was also where Erin got to meet Callie, the cutest little redhead she had ever laid eyes on for the first time. And this is where it all began. Following that first walk in the woods, they started to get to know each other, as normal, as all couples do, through emails, in which Erin actually referred to Lori as Chickadoodle, Pumpkin, and Scooter, among other cute nicknames, which really caught Lori's attention. Throughout the last 8 years, they got to know each other the way most couples do, through phone conversations, having dinner together, meeting each other's families and friends, moving in together, and finally deciding it was the right time to take it to the next level. Lori wanted to ask Erin to marry her on several occasions, but each time something just wasn't right. And then one day Erin said, "Lori, let's go to the park and practice if we were getting married, where we would walk and where we would sit and what the park would look like." And Lori immediately knew that was the moment. She grabbed the ring and put it in her pocket. It felt so right, Lori wasn't even nervous about it. They got in the car, they came right here where we are right now. They discussed where people would sit, how they would decorate, how they would walk down the aisle, and where everyone would stand. And that was the cue. Lori said to Erin, "Well, let's practice this for real." And Erin said, "What are you talking about?" Standing in this exact spot, Lori asked Erin to marry her. This is their love story, and that brings Lori and Erin here together today. A time to pause, look back, and smile at the moments that brought them here, and a time to look ahead at all the moments that are still to come. Erin and Lori, your family and friends are here because they want those moments for you. They are here to hope with you, to support you, and remind you that love isn't happily ever after. Love is the experience of writing your own story. It's not one moment, and it's not even this moment. It's every moment. Big ones like saying "I love you" and moving in together. Getting engaged on bended knee as Lori did right here. But mostly it's a million little ones that come in between the big moments. Falling asleep next to one another, making dinner together, or ordering takeout in your case. Spending holidays with your families. Getting a big hug when you get home from work. These everyday moments fuse together into one big experience. And even though this experience is so incredible, words fail us when we try to explain it. It's just the way it is with love. It's meant to be felt, not described. But trying to describe love is one of our favorite pastimes. We use the words we have to write stories and poems and songs about love. And even though we describe love in different ways, and even though we can look different from one person to the next, we all know it when we see it. And we see it right here, right in front of our eyes today. If Lori and Erin were to describe their love, they would say it's perfect, just like the song they picked to walk down the aisle. Now this afternoon, Erin and Lori are going to perform the oldest recorded marriage ceremony in Ireland, called the hand fasting. It is actually where we get the expression tying the knot. Lori and Erin, today you join your separate lives together. You have chosen the ancient Celtic hand fasting ritual where 3 cords will be placed over your joined hands. That was a cue. Jake, if you could please present the first cord representing your Aunt Lori. Jake is going to place the olive cord over their joined hands, and this cord symbolizes romance, partnership, and happiness. Thank you, Jake. Emily, can you please present the second cord representing your Aunt Erin? Emily will be placing the white cord, which stands for peace, sincerity, and devotion. Thank you, Emily. Matthew, if you could please present the final cord representing both your aunts Lori and Erin's commitment to each other. Matthew will be placing the gold cord, which represents unity, prosperity, and longevity. Thank you, Matthew. And I will now tie the cords together to signify the tying of the knot. With the fashioning of this knot, you tie all the desires, dreams, love, and happiness wished here in this place for your lives, as long as you both shall live. Tie your knot. So this next little section I entitled Public Vows, and they are based on answers to questions that I posed to the couple about each other that they separately responded back to me. And Erin and Lori, your response to these questions will be, we do. Erin and Lori, do you promise to cheer for the Philadelphia Eagles, the Nittany Lions, the Marywood Pacers, and the three-time champion Haddontown women's softball teams, even during losing seasons? Lori, do you promise to keep throwing stuff away? And I mean a lot of stuff. And Erin, do you promise to keep hanging on to stuff, a lot of stuff, and I mean lots of stuff, and not drive each other crazy doing so? Erin, do you promise to continue to let Lori do the laundry? And Lori, do you promise to try to sleep with the television on all night long? Lori, do you promise to listen to Erin's stories? The really long stories? But they're good though, but the good ones. And Erin, do you promise to let Lori keep you safe and protect you? Erin and Lori, do you promise to sit in your grandma chairs, or across from the table from each other, or sit in the fire pit, around the fire pit, or in the hot tub, and talk about nothing and everything? This is gonna work then. Mary Jo and Chloe, if you could please come forward and present the rings. Scoot up here. There we go. Perfect. I got you. Let us bless these rings. As circles have no beginning and no end, rings have naturally come to symbolize the eternal love with the union of mind, body, and spirit that constitutes the sanctity of marriage. They are freely offered as gifts of faith and hope and visible signs of promises given here this day. May these rings be blessed and hold the dreams Erin and Lori share for their union. May the shiny metal mirror the sacred vows made between them now and forever. Lori and Erin will now exchange their wedding vows that they have each written.
My sweet. For years now, 8 years to be exact, we have said, if we only met sooner, we'd have more children. If we only met sooner, we'd have more time to love each other. If we'd only met sooner, we would have so on and so forth. But evidently there's this thing called destiny, and it's very mysterious. And it seems like no matter what we do or where we go, we cannot avoid it or control it. No matter how hard we try, even putting forth our greatest effort, we can't force it to happen before it's time. But destiny is what's happening today. I don't believe there's a force in nature that could have kept us apart, or nothing that we could have done to come together sooner. We had to live our lives that were stepping stones leading to this very moment. Yes, destiny is mysterious. It's a mysterious and wonderful thing. Destiny brought your love to me unexpectedly. Even before our first kiss, I had an inkling that you were something. Walking in the park with the dogs and child and associated paraphernalia in tow, we commiserated at times at how difficult life could be. We shared our heartaches. I complained, who's going to want a woman with 2 dogs and her child and 40 years old? And you said, pick me, pick me, pick me. That first day. Yep, it was destiny at work. And also because of destiny, I can't say how the days will unfold, and I can't change what the future may hold. I cannot promise you a life of sunshine or riches or wealth or an easy pathway, a pathway that leads away from hardship or growing old, even though we're on that path already. But despite whatever comes our way, these are the promises I make to you today. I promise to always love you, even when we're not liking each other. I promise to always make our love the priority. I promise you a love that is true and ever growing. I promise to honor and support the love and commitment that you have to your family. I promise to be faithful, loyal, and fiercely protective of both you and our relationship. I promise my heart's devotion and a hand to hold in yours through each and every tomorrow. I love you. Oh, sorry.
There's still one part left. You may now place the ring on Erin's finger.
Mine aren't as exquisite as hers.
Lori, my love, I feel so blessed to have met you and knowing how protective you are of Callie. I am so thankful that you let me in. I can't say that I've dreamed of this day because I never thought that it would actually happen till I met you. As we commit ourselves today and continue to live our lives together, living our love, raising Callie, sharing our family and friends, I vow to you that I will continue to be loving, supportive, encouraging, adventurous, spontaneous, and faithful. You and Callie have my heart, an intense amount of love, my dedication and my attention. My favorite part of every day is to come home to you. And that's what I want to do for the rest of my life. In front of our closest friends and family, I vow to you that I am here for it all. Everything that this world has to throw at us, unconditionally. So COVID be damned. In sickness and in health, for better or worse, richer or poorer, till death do us part, I do.
It's not as good as you.
They were all great. You guys are great. Let me get that. You may now place the ring on Lori's finger. Okay, you guys could go now. Thanks, Chloe and Mary Jo. Erin and Lori made their public commitment to each other to join their lives together and have declared that they will live together as partners devoted to their marriage and families. They've symbolized their marriage by joining hands, taking vows, and exchanging rings. By the authority vested in me by the laws of the state of New Jersey, I hereby declare Erin and Lori lawfully married. And now you may share your first of many kisses as Mrs. and Mrs.
Somehow this feels like a football game. Okay, Rattle Party, stay right there. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated at your tables. Our ride's first dance is a beautiful ballad, and it's called Running Home to You.
Can't say how the days will unfold. Can't change what the future may hold. But I want you in it every hour, every minute. This world can race by far too fast. Hard to see while it's all flying past. But it's clear now when you're standing here now. I am meant to be wherever you are next to me. All I wanna do is come running home to you. Come running home to you. And all my life I promise to keep running home to you. Keep running home to you. And I could see it right from the start, that you would be my light in the dark, light in the dark. Oh, you gave me no other choice but to love you. All I wanna do is come running home to you. Come running home to you. And all my life I promise to keep running home to you. Keep running home to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lori and Erin. Okay, now Walden.
Good afternoon, and what a good afternoon it has been. Yes, as we're here to celebrate love. It's all about love. And this evening, we have some love coming from above. And that is Lori's family, grandparents, parents, aunts, uncles, her sister. Erin, grandparents both ways. Oh, a lot of people, Erin. Yes, aunts, uncles, your brothers, Timmy and Paul, all about love. And as we're sitting here this evening at these wonderful round tables, there are two gatherings up above, gathered looking down at us, celebrating love from above. I just want to say about your mom, my big sister, her brothers, Bobby, Jackie, Dutch, her sisters, Peggy, Alice Jean, and Madge, joining us, sending love from above. Thank you.
That was good. It was very good. You never know when you give someone a microphone, you just don't know. Okay. So let's see, I think Callie is up for the toast.
Hi, everyone. So I want to thank you all for being here, and I'd like to say a few words to the beautiful brides in front of me. So earlier today, during the ceremony, Lynn has told the story of how they first met. But today I'm going to tell a story how we first met, and the day, November 11th, has changed my life forever. So I was in 4th grade, and I was this annoying little girl. I would just say what's on her mind, but of course when I meet new people, I am always shy. Same with any other 4th grader. Now, when this happened, Erin and Mom, they were just talking. They fairly new, I believe it was a week after they first met, and they were even dating. And I was supposed to have a play date with one of my closest friends, Aubrey, and they were supposed to go on a nice date and walk around Crow's Woods. And then the play date canceled. Erin, she had no idea that my mom has a daughter, let alone 2 dogs. And when we got there, Erin, she was sitting there on the bench with Rudy. He was acting like a person with 2 hot chocolates from Starbucks. And then when that door opened, there's Mom coming out with the 2 dogs that won't stop fighting each other, and this annoying little girl who won't stop talking. Now, like I said, most 4th graders are very nervous when talking to people, but I never was when I was talking about Erin, because my whole life, including the first day we met, it was like I already knew her. It was all about instincts, and my instincts said to trust her and that she will be a part of my life forever. Now, when we were walking in Crow's Woods, I was saying in my annoying high-pitched voice, "Can you hold this? Can you hold that? Got my hot chocolate? Can you take my jacket? Can you hold the dog?" And then Lola gets off and we start chasing her, so that's one way to meet someone for the first time. It's very different, but no, ever since that day, I've always loved her. I always looked up to her as a mother, not just a stepmother. She will never be a stepmother to me. She is my mom. So Erin, I love you so much. So a toast. A toast to the 2 beautiful brides and my moms.
I'm just going to start with a prayer. Dear God, We give you thanks for all of your goodness, especially giving these very unusual and trying times. We thank you for the blessing of bringing Lori and Erin together in marriage today, celebrating their first meal as a married couple together. For our family and friends who have traveled here to join together and share in this celebration. And for blessing us with people who have forever touched and shaped our lives, but they are unable to be here in person, but are definitely here in spirit. For the meal we're about to eat and those who made it possible, may this meal bring us strength, health, and happy memories. I don't want to let my voice just crack. Happy memories. So in giving thanks, we are blessed through the grace of God. Amen.
Amen.
To bring on the phone call. Can you say hello, please, sir?
Erin and Lori, greetings from Massachusetts. Erin and Lori, I am so proud of you both. I was on the Zoom with tears in my eyes. You both looked so beautiful. You had a perfect day and an awesome ceremony. And yes, Erin, COVID be damned. Kenny and I worked up a big surprise. The knot has been tied as your official commitment begins today. You may search everywhere, but none can compare with the love that you share. Take the bloom from the rose. Let your love grow and grow each day, each week, each year. Everyone there, raise your glasses with Mom and Dad, Timmy and Paul, and all your brothers and sisters-in-law, Mary Jo and Jim, your many nieces and nephews, great nieces and great nephews, to our beautiful Irish leprechaun, Erin, and to her equally beautiful life partner, Lori. May God continue to hold you both in the palm of his hand. We all love you very much, very, very much. Shlanta.
And someday for my sake, she may let me take the bloom from my royal Irish rose.
Thank you, Tom. Say bye, Tommy. Thanks, guys. Bye.
A beautiful bunch, a ripe banana.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there is a special lady on the telephone.
Hi, Erin. Hi, Lori.
Oh, wait a second. It's Anti-Lane.
And guess what? If you knew I would be there, I would do this. So I hope you don't mind. But here I go. There they stand, hand in hand, and exchange wedding bands. Today is the day of all their dreams and their plans, and all of their loved ones are here to say, God bless this couple who married today. In good times, in bad times, in sickness and in health, may they know that riches are not needed for wealth. Help them face problems they'll meet on their way. Oh, God bless this couple who married today. As they go, may they know all the love that was shown. And as life it gets shorter, may their feelings grow. Wherever they travel, wherever they stay. Oh, God bless this couple who married today. Yes, God bless Erin and Rory, who married today. And what a beautiful wedding I was there. It was beautiful. I love you, kids. Bye.
I have known Lori for a lot of years, at least 30, 35 years. And I just want to say a few words briefly so we can all get to enjoy the rest of our wonderful dinner. I read recently that Gloria Steinem said, "Your birth family is crucial in nurturing and raising you. But your chosen family, your friends, are really who you grow up with and who allow you to work and be yourself and support you in times bad and good." Lori, your birth family would have been so happy today. Your dad would have been giddy with pride. But today your chosen family is so very proud of you. You have been a support for so many of us, and now we're all here today to show you that we're here to support you in this new chapter of your life. You will never walk alone. To you and Erin, being together isn't always easy, but it's worth the ups and downs. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, you know I had to throw that in there. RBG once said, "It helps sometimes to be a little deaf in marriage." I think maybe I'm a lot deaf. Please try to remember to always make your relationship a priority and be a little deaf when needed. Lisa and I love you both very dearly, and we look forward to walking beside you in the future. Cheers.
down the road. A shadow taller than a soul. There walks a lady we all know. His arms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. He's got a man already. My arms forget it. He's never put on the thing right in the ground. I'm ready to jump down. Put your words out. You gotta lose yourself in the beat. You're standing up. Don't want to smash it. Like on my down. Jump up that sofa. Let's kick it up. Literally. Okay. Okay, everybody's good? Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the Emerald Isle Troop Dancers! Let's hear it for 'em! Woo-hoo!
And you guys will do the rest? Yes, I'll take a picture. That was the camera.
Thank you, baby. Yes, I do.
Don't breathe up.
How sweet it is to be loved by you. Feels so fine. How sweet it is to be loved by you. You were better to me than I was to myself. Be there soon. There ain't nobody else. I wanna stop. Thank you, baby. I just wanna stop. Thank you, baby. Oh, yes. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is.
How long have you guys been a couple? Now, these guys have been a couple for 22 years. These guys have been together for 25 years.
Been married for 2 years. Yeah.
2 years. Now, did you date before the 2
2 plus 2. 8 years.
32 years. If you have been a couple for 10 years or less, I want you to sit down. 20 years or less, I want you to sit down. 30 years or less, I want you to sit down. How many have been 35 years or less? Okay, we're getting down there. 40 years or less. 45 years or less. Now, wait a minute. We got somebody standing over here. We got somebody standing. How many years have you guys been together? 46 years. And where is Marywood College basketball team? Okay. Wow. Check it out. Check it out. You guys are good. You guys are good. Okay. Okay. Okay, where are you guys from? Denver. Okay, great. We're going to give you guys special kudos. Where are you from? Really, Cornell people? Opened up his gate, he said, I'll stop the show. Fire Lucas thinking it, so they're rounding up his bow. He pulled the bow across the strings and it made that evil hit. Band of demons joined in and it sounded something like this.
this should have been sooner in the agenda because I've had quite a few wines, so bear with me. And look it. It's self-disclosure. All right, so look it. Lori's in front of me, and she's got a glove. She's got a glove, and she's got a basketball. Hold them up, Lori. Hold them up. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. And look, we're going to go over here and here. Look, what do you got? Ooh, she's got a basketball and a glove. So the glove represents who? Lori Hatfield. The basketball represents... Wait, Mary Wood, I can't hear you. Mary Wood, table, hello. Oh my God, they're coma. They're in a coma over there. So much fun. All right, number one. Who is the last one to fall asleep? Oh, we have an agreement. It's here. All right, number two. After an argument, who is more likely to say, I'm sorry, first? Oh my God, we gotta get some of these gloves up here. All right, number three. Who, Cal, pay attention. Who is the stricter parent? Oh my God. Number four. Who worries more? You'll notice how I'm grammatically correct, right? Ooh, Erin's struggling more. Erin's struggling. Don't cheat. No cheating, Lori. Oh, our first disagreement. Who is the better athlete? Lord, go for it. Oh. Lori. Number 6. Who likes to quote unquote drink more? Oh, Jesus, Joseph, we need your ball. COVID be damned. What is the chicken dance? All right, where were we? What number? 7. Someone's paying attention. Could I get a ride home from with you? Because I need one. All right, number 7. Who is more likely to suggest going for a walk in the park? Don't cheat, Laura. Oh, our second disagreement. I love it. Who's more patient? Erin, stop cheating. Oh, nice. So, who's the better singer?
Erin. No way, Erin.
Oh. Who said I love you first?
Erin.
Look it. Look it. Who is the better driver? It was tactful. It was. Who's the better driver? Be honest. Erin, just put the glove up. Who's more likely to be late? 13. Who's smarter? Laura, come on. Who gets up last on the weekend day? I didn't even get to finish the question there, Erin.
Wait, on a weekend?
On a weekend day. Number 15. Who is more romantic? Oh, Lord! It's like our third disagreement, I think. This one, you guys have no idea what kind of a meaning this question is after this past weekend. This is hysterical. I think we're gonna need some Depends up there on the stage. All right, and I had no idea. Number 16, who dislikes cleaning more? Oh, who spends more? Spends more money. Who spends more money? Who gets less sleep? general, just in general, who gets less sleep?
No, it's me.
Yeah. Who is the better cook?
Oh my God.
Townhouse. Lori's the better cook. Right.
That's not saying much.
And number 20, who initiated your first kiss? Lori, you're cheating. Like, seriously, there's a right or wrong answer to this one.
No, it's not. It's a very funny question.
All right, apparently, just vote and then I'll give you the microphone. Vote and then I'll give you the microphone and tell the funny story.
The reason this one is so hard is because there's not one answer. I was leaving for Thanksgiving, and I had just met this amazing person, and had all these feelings. And I was going to be going away for 4 days, and I just really wanted her to know that I like her and I have feelings for her, and it wasn't at that point yet. And so I'm like, she's this tall, and I'm down here, and I'm talking to her, and I'm just talking, and all of a sudden she said, and so this is why it's a mutual thing, that I am expressing my feelings, and I remember Joanne is the one who said, like, why are you going back early? And I'm just because I couldn't wait to get back to Lori. But when I was leaving her house, and I'm telling her that I really like her, Lori's the one who said, well, why don't you just kiss me? And so it's kind of like a completely mutual thing that I so wanted her to know. I had feelings for her, and I so wanted to kiss her, but I was hesitant, and then she said that, and then boom, 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 fell in love, and
And whatever I do, you guys gotta do. Over in the Marquee,
Many years ago, me mother sang a song that was so sweet and low. Just a little Irish ditty, like my grandma used to play. And I'd give the world if I could hear that song of yesterday. Hey, Laura, Laura, everybody, Laura, 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 Laura. Hush, now don't you cry. I'm a horrible singer. Oh, you do great!
That's an Irish lullaby. One more time. Tora, Tora, Tora. Hey! Tora, Tora. Who's in there? Tora, Tora, Tora.